So Mother's Day can be very bittersweet. And for me, it always is. This week was a real Mother's Day lead up week for me. This is a true Mother's Day recording. My hair is wet. I have barely any makeup on. This has been a week of being a real mom. I had a kid who had a procedure in a hospital. I have a kid who's fine. I had a child home from college and I was dealing with him. So I have just been running around like a real mom, the chicken with her head cut off. But it's been wonderful and great. But I didn't have a blowout and my makeup done for this. So bear with me. But it makes it feel like this is an authentic Mother's Day message. It's been 28 years since my mom passed away, and Mother's Day always is very bittersweet for me. I love being with my children. I have 3 grown sons who I love more than anything in the whole world, but I miss my mom. I miss my mom every day, but on Mother's Day, I miss her incredibly. Even though it's been 28 years, she's been gone longer than I had her in my life, which blows me away when I really stop to think about that. And I know there are so many people in this world who share that same sentiment. So I thought we would pause and just take a minute to just think about that. And also for me to reflect on how incredible the Lynne Cohen Foundation has become, and really understand for me that it's really all about her legacy and all that I learned from her in the 21-ish years that I had her on this earth, and all that she instilled in me during that time. The foundation was built around a belief that information and access can change the future for other families, for other daughters, for other children. And the 28-year commitment to that has really helped women understand their risk, know their bodies, and act early. And since 1998, the Lynne Cohen Foundation preventive care clinics have collectively served more than 30,000 women nationwide. From 2022 to 2025, the number of patients we've been able to serve has grown by more than 45%. And in 2024 to 2025, that period alone, more than 1,000 high-risk women have received care. And not just care, but the highest levels of preventive care. They have seen some of the best doctors in the country. The kind of work that we do isn't theoretical. It is hundreds of mammograms, of genetic counseling sessions, risk assessments, follow-up care, and real conversations with women who are trying to make sense of family history, of fear, of symptoms, and of next steps. The kind of support that we offer them is life-saving, especially when nearly half of women that we see and of uninsured women delay care because of cost and early detection, and it's so crucial for patient outcomes. At our Lynne Cohen Preventive Care Clinic at USC Norris, we have a multidisciplinary model, unlike anything else in the field. Our clinical model is one where patients can see breast and gynecological providers, receiving imaging and lab work, and meet with genetic counselors all in the same day, in one place, under one roof. At the Lynne Cohen Preventive Care Clinic at NYU Langone in New York, we've seen over 200 patients in 2025 alone, including a patient named Rachel, who lost her mother to metastatic breast cancer at just 14 years old. In her early 30s, as she was thinking about building a family, Rachel sought the guidance of the cancer genetics team at NYU. After better understanding her risk and finding that she was BRCA1 positive, she chose prevention. Today, she's a mother of 2 and able to be present in her children's lives in a way that her own mother couldn't be for her. And she gets to celebrate Mother's Day with her 2 beautiful children. The work that we do is life-saving. It is deeply research-driven, and it is constantly evolving. Recently, our gynecologic oncology team at USC reported promising results from a liquid biopsy study that was able to distinguish between benign and cancerous pelvic masses with up to a 91% accuracy. We're also seeing that culturally sensitive care can significantly increase the number of women choosing treatment plans for themselves. But as meaningful as these advancements are, what stays with me the most are the women behind them. the doctors and researchers at our clinics who are trailblazing new approaches in cancer care, the women who attended one of our talks and learned for the first time that a pap smear does not detect ovarian cancer, the woman who I recently met in her 30s who had never seen a gynecologist before and finally found a doctor that she trusted, the women who knew something was wrong in her body and kept asking questions, kept pushing past being dismissed, and eventually got the test that led to an early and treatable breast cancer diagnosis. These are women that I meet. Not every symptom is cancer. Not every fear becomes a diagnosis. But one conversation, one referral, one screening can change the course of a woman's life. This year, instead of launching Kicking Cancer on Mother's Day, like we have done for over 20 years, we're taking a pause of Kicking Cancer to make room for what comes next. We're building a thoughtful series of events and conversations in 2026 centered around education, prevention, community support, taking place in Los Angeles, Connecticut, Sun Valley, Idaho, and beyond. We'll have more to share soon, and I'm truly excited for this next chapter. So if Mother's Day feels joyful to you, I hope you lean into that. If it feels tender, I hope you make room for that too. And if you're missing someone today on Mother's Day, like I am, I hope you know that sharing her story can be a form of care, one that reaches further than you might even know. Thank you for your support, and happy Mother's Day.